What's good YouTube, it's your boy Josh back with another video. Thank you for checking back in on my channel, and today I want to cover 3 things that I wish I knew when I first started training. I think this will be helpful to a lot of beginners and a lot of people that want to start their fitness journey. I went through a lot of trial and error when I first started, and I learned the hard way. I made these mistakes. I had people guiding me, but I thought I knew it all, and I just basically made these mistakes. I want to share this video with you so you can avoid the same mistakes I did and just get on track and be on your way to making the best results you can. First thing I want to talk about is hardcore training without good nutrition won't get you results. Okay, so when I first started training, my goal was to build muscle. So I would just go and lift weights non-stop. I was training a lot. You know, my training wasn't that bad. I look back at a few of my videos, my form wasn't that good, but my training, you know, the exercises I was doing, they were all good. You know, I had a good structured program, even though my form wasn't great. The exercise I was doing, and you know, I was implementing drop sets, everything like that. My training was good, but I never used to really care about my nutrition, and that is where I used to go wrong. I used to eat everything that I saw in front of me. Like, I remember I was at college and I would just eat anything in the canteen, anything. After college, when I finished, I used to go back with my mate. We used to get a kebab before the gym, and I used to get chips, garlic sauce. I would put anything in my body, anything, just because I thought the more I eat, the bigger I'm gonna get, and that is not true, guys. It goes to the same with dieting. I've seen a lot of people, I've worked in a lot of gyms that train all the time. They come in early in the morning. I would be in the gym at 6 o'clock. They would come in, do about an hour cardio, and sometimes some people came back in the evening, and weeks and weeks, months, even years have passed, and they don't lose weight. And that's because I've spoken to a lot of people and they don't track their nutrition. If you don't track your nutrition, you're not gonna get optimal results. You have to, they work hand in hand. 50% of it at least is nutrition. If you're training, it doesn't matter how hard you train, you're not gonna build muscle if you don't eat the correct amount of protein and carbs, and you're not gonna lose weight if you're not at a caloric deficit either. So you're eating in, you're burning more calories than you're taking in. Don't make this same mistake, guys, because if you're bulking, you're either gonna put on a lot of weight, unnecessary fat for no reason, and then when you come to diet, you're gonna have to cut down for a really long time because you put on excess amount of fat, and you know, you could even sacrifice some muscle in the long run. Also, if you're dieting, make sure that you know you are tracking what's going on in your body, because you need to make progressions as your diet goes. I'm sure you've experienced yourself, whilst you're in your diet, you might hit a wall and you can't lose any more weight. So if you don't have a structured diet plan, how are you meant to know where to go from there? You need to know what you're eating, how much now to reduce, where to go from here. And you know, that's what I do as a trainer. You know, that's where most of my clients go wrong, and that, you know, how I implement that into getting them results. So that's what I would advise you guys. Do not start training and just neglect your nutrition, guys. Get your nutrition sorted as well as your training, otherwise you're gonna be in the gym a long time, you know, putting in hard work and not getting results, guys. And it's sad to see that, because I can see how hard people are trying and the frustration that comes with it, but they're not getting results. So don't make that mistake. The next one is eating small meals to get lean is not necessary. Okay, so this is one of the biggest myths in fitness. A lot of people, I'm sure, know that if you know, to keep your metabolism going, you need to eat 6 to 7 small meals throughout the day, and that's not true. What matters is if you're burning more than you're taking in. It's calories in versus calories out. At the end of the day, as I spoke about before, have your nutrition set. If you have the correct nutrition, you're gonna be losing weight. You need to be eating a certain amount of calories, certain amount of carbs, fats and proteins. If you're hitting them numbers and you're losing weight slowly and consistently, you're gonna keep losing weight. And then eventually, you could just reduce the amount you're eating and just keep losing weight from there, okay? But don't fall into the trap of thinking you need to eat 6 to 7 small meals. For me personally, I like to have about 3 or 4 bigger meals. If you feel comfortable having 3 meals because you know you like having big meals and spacing your meals out, that's completely fine. You don't need to have 6 meals a day. You don't need to have one every 2 hours. That's not how it works, guys, and it's a big myth. Take it from me, I've lost a lot of weight and got in shape, and you don't need to do that, guys, all right? Just stick to being in a caloric deficit which means you're taking in less calories than your maintenance to maintain your current weight, and you will keep losing weight. Don't worry about the times that you eat. You can eat in the evening and you still lose weight. I used to come in when I used to go out on the weekends, I could eat at 1 in the morning, I still would carry on losing weight, guys. So don't fall into that trap. The third and last point I want to talk about, guys, is don't fall into the routine of doing the same workout every week. Now, as I said, my training was good back then, but where it could have been better was I could have changed up the styles of training I was doing. So I would do your traditional bodybuilding style workout. So your traditional chest day, I would just go there, do 3-4 sets on the bench press, and I'll do 3 sets on the incline dumbbells, 3 sets on hammer strength, cables, drop sets, and I'll do the same thing, like 8 to 10 reps, and that, you know, around that sort of area, 10 to 12 maybe sometimes. And what I didn't do was implement a lot of strength training as well. If you want to grow and get better, you need to change the styles of training. You can't just do the same thing. If you put in the same work, you're going to get the same thing back, okay? You need to make progress, especially when you're natural. You need to get stronger. You need to lift more weight. You can't be doing the same thing for 2 years, the same weight, and expect to make results, okay? So if you are looking to build muscle, you need to change up your workout. Sometimes come in and do some strength training, do some like 5x5s, you know, low rep ranges, and try and go as heavy as you can. Make sure you have a spot and you're doing it all safely, but try and change up your style of training as well. Don't just go in and do your traditional, you know, hypertrophy bodybuilding style workout every single week, because it's not going to make you results. It will at first, but it's going to come to a standstill. It's going to be like a plateau, and then you're going to need to break out of that. So that's one mistake I made. Don't come in and do the same thing every week. Keep your you need to shock the body sometimes. Keep the muscles guessing. Don't just get into the same routine. Your body knows what's coming. Change it up. Even if you change the exercises and change the order, it's just to do something different. Some days work on pyramids, work up in weight. Some days do a lot of drop sets. Some days do supersets. When you get more advanced, you can go for triceps. Do 3 exercises in a row. Just make sure that you're doing something different. Don't give the body the same thing. That's about it, guys. I hope them 3 tips were helpful. I've got loads more, but I just wanted to cover 3 that were just on my mind, and hopefully they can help you guys out so you don't have to go through all the trial and error I did. If you did like the video, please give it a like, guys. It really will help out this channel. I need you guys. If you enjoy it, please give it a like, okay? Because it really helps this channel out to push it, reach more people out on YouTube, and you know, it just helps me in general. If you can share it with your friends, do that as well. If you haven't subscribe to my channel as well, guys, and let me know what you guys want to see. You know, I'm open to any requests that you guys might have, okay? So leave it down in the comments. I'll see you guys in my next video, guys. Take care.